us for our Wednesday's edition of Press Review right here on Luntha TV. Today being the 4th of December in the year 2024, it is yet another time where we take you through some of the stories that are appearing in our newspapers. And today with me, Tandy Mara. And of course, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my colleague,
Moses Magawa.
Good morning, Mr. Magawa. How are you?
No, I'm pretty fine. I'm good. How about you?
I'm okay too. Thank you.
Finally, it's December.
It is finally December, yes. 4th of December, and I've actually noticed that I don't know what because I don't know. At first I thought we were going to December. Maybe in December we will see what Tamanga. Christmas.
Tamanga was a sanko.
Oh, Chagajamawa.
For people are so, anticipating, very eager.
Third phase.
What's the massive whatever? But then I'm a jedo, Chicanezo Yao, well, if it wears about Udi, yes. On that one, I'm going to come and better like maybe in the south, maybe go north. Do you vote so many of you?
Mavesisidanga makhalotero omankani makhala yonena kuti munthu ukalimbetsa maina aja akatuluka kuti maina onda mali mkondo wavota munthu umene ukapange cheki ngati dzina yako lilipo nthawi imene ukapanga cheki ngati ukudzoti nthawi yozavota udzakhala uli ku north kapena mwachisanzo unalembetsa ku south komano mwina nthawi yozavota udzakhala ku central ndi nthawi imene umene ukasithisa
transfer. Yes, beautiful. Now what do masula monaga kuti mwazitsata the nation newspaper ibano
also the Daily Times.
The ladies first.
Of course, such a gentleman. The front page at Daily Times headline. The headline is saying MPs tussle over fuel bill. The sub-headlines read, "It is a thieving bill." That is according to the DPP. UDF not amused. Parliament yesterday passed Bill number 29 of 2024, namely the Liquid Fuels and Gas Production and Supply Amendment Bill, which makes a provision for a new arrangement for the importation of diesel and petrol into Malawi. It is known as the government-to-government fuel supply arrangement. Yeah, government-to-government.
Yes.
So last week when I went to Parliament, specifically MP Wagu, is it Luntha City Southeast, that would be Samia Solomon, wanted to rise up, put up and raise issue. Why is it that the whole country, Malawi, to do my president, Dubai? Chifukwa ninkhanyota president ngati mukumbukira ino walali kuti last week yomweyo mu national address yawo state national address yawo anafotokoza kunena kuti he's going to go to the UAE kukapanga za mafuta kuti akapemphe more like a fuel deal kuti abwetse mafuta mdziko. So it's based on agreement arrangement ina kuyitchula kuti government to government fuel supply arrangement. So my understanding of it ndinkhani yonena kuti zikufunika bedi ma president koma mayambi ambiri specifically our opposition abono tisi kubira chifukwa fuso nana fusa last week sabe sunga mnene kuti sila yita tichavuta ife tikafusa ndani. Are we going to ask the president because he feels like at least to my understanding of what his complaint was nani khana nena kuti ndenchito yano kumachana ndenchito american nchito ya minister of energy design. If a whole president has to go on behalf of the country kukapempha mafuta komano ndikhani noti biro yodzirobe yarani yaduta.
Well, that's right, man.
In fact, you're saying no side no Kalawo because he was
suspension is not here?
It's suspension in 5 days.
Oh.
And if you remember, Friday.
Friday,
Last
yeah.
week.
Oh, yeah.
So my understanding of it, 5 days, it's the
It's
5
up.
days of the week in Parliament.
So it's up to Friday.
So it's Monday to Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming in good week you're saying he's not supposed to be there, and I will not visit next week. And of course, Kaniyo, and I it's a fact. He stood on the point of order. So that day, I made this in Parliament, and I first deputy speaker of Parliament, that is Madam Tawazombo. It's like although I recognize you, but I'm that's what led into the whole task. So you suspend. What is that? Is a woman if it is a Sandani, chifukwa zimakhazi opheka kuti ngati rapita ndino mayapita ndimera boma lifusa Minister of Energy ifusa a president afusa a president who is going to question the president.
Very much true. Yeah, there are some things in that. The Nation newspaper is decorated on the same story. If you are legalized, but do not take that one because you already covered it. But there is another interesting story with the US insists still UTM despite MCP slogan. What do you mean when I chatter? I will see. And I will make you the bomber. Well, that's the story because the president, the vice president, Usi, has insisted that his allegiance is not UTM party, despite his shouting Boma slogan, synonymous with Malawi Congress Party, to be a key partner in the Tonse Alliance. You are on an Abuja, Zabuji Boma, Mayonga UTM. Actually, I am UTM, that's the fact. Somebody,
I was a winner. Yeah, earlier time, the opinion,
story.
Because in Kanye Vuda.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's one of the stories means Navuda Kombilizugo. But my social commentators they were like, can he come without Zanina Boy and and because like you said, we know Usi to be a UTM party member. He used to be the UTM president until the National Convention in about 17 November which led to Dr. Nsomalambi being the now president of UTM. Now he's a supposed member of the UTM party. So ndishimodzi kuti mwachitsanzo ine amene ndikuzichula kuti ndine wa MCP ndipite on duties kwake kuti ndikuyimira mwachitsanzo ka chipanicho kenako kumene kuti ndikakuwe pagulu kuti DPP oye and osati mwakuwa monena kuti ngati kuti ndinasokoneza kuzazikonza chifukwa taonapo in fact andaliambira kumasokoneza mwa mchula DPP to MCP mwa MCP to DPP koma iyayi zichazonena kuti kunena ndithu and slogan imene iya boma ndilomweli pano pali yese Malawi. I would like to believe every Malawian knows but it's a slogan it's being related to the MCP party, which sort of reminds me of how DPP kunali issues to my slogans in relation to Lifana Daddy kunali Mwana Nyekwe, those kind of phrases, those kind of slogans, meaning they are related to parties. So it does bring in questions to say, okay, but at the same time, and how question. One, this person is the vice president of the country. The last thing people want is they should be confused with allegiance. Not that at this point I don't know if it matters anymore, because as we're saying, he's merely a member. And we have seen members what people want is
I guess maybe Vice President agrees she don't have the Vice
And
President.
even him insisting that he's still a UTM member after
That's
saying
what
that is even more confusing. But Ali said,
Don't tell me about business.
ine ndimona ngati detail kapena ngati ndimona ngati kapena pali ina yake nene muona kuti
imeneyo no inako ndinkhani zoti ati magi order to pay staff 12 billion ufuna alipire
kumasodada wathamangitsati
anathamangitsati kwachosa ntchito so ntolankhaniso naye wa
Times, yes, Isaac Salima
kuchita somonja atidwa ati asajambule
adanjambula
anajambula
Oda namjara kumudiriritsa
apolisa amene kudachitira njira zitsikomo diritani zimene majambulazi ntolankhani.
It's sad because you look at this is 2024. There's press freedom. There's what we call press freedom. And the one thing people maybe from when I'm a professional, see, and one thing people don't understand is that as media practitioners, we actually do what we call, we have a nose for news. So whatever it is that we think is a nose for news, we actually do get to either take pictures of it or take videos of it because, access to information. The law actually
that
to actually do that. So to see Gudi and Mapa and Kibabeshi it is sad.
Kumademo kujetaona kuti inatolankhani chokani pano.
You see?
Tsono mademo zimenezozo anthu azidziwe kuti
and in Nishiro yatu, you see that because how are people supposed to know what kuzoika without
fault vindikira okhala mu mdima dziko. It's not fair. We're on in business. No, but if they will still stand.
Of course.
They will still stand.
Of course. Business. The headline here reads 2.95 trillion Malawi kwacha spent at half year. That is according to the Reserve Bank of Malawi. The sub-headlines read deficit seen at 1.18 trillion Malawi kwacha. Mention expects budget cuts. Latest financial and economic review by the Reserve Bank of Malawi, RBM, has shown that budget operations during the first 6 months of 2024-2025 fiscal year had a 1.18 trillion cumulative deficit following a 2.95 expenditure. In the 6 months period between April and September, total revenue including domestic collections and foreign grants reached 1.77 trillion. Spend more than what we bargained for. And in Lolo, the Minister of Finance, that is Simplest Banda, is supposed to present a media budget review statement to Parliament Masana.
Okay.
What did you say? Otherwise, I mentioned economy. Expectation now on the budget it should be cut. It's like we're spending too much. You understand? Upanga spend 1 billion rama, but we're not.
100,000 upanga spend 200.
Budget I want 100,000 and we're spending 500,000. And Dimanova with the whole devaluation, things are not okay.
You gotta be like hey, no in business. Oh, gotta be the nation, the business use the visa policy gives Malawi a boost. Malawi now in position number 2 out of 54 countries. Malawi has improved its rank on openness on visitors from other African countries, an indication that visitors are now entering the country without restrictions. Courtesy of the visa policy changes, it has emerged from 2019 filabano 2024 balikusiana balikusinda tichobano Malawi yabanga boost policy yabanga boost makankhanya visa policy pereka mawi kwa anthu amene akulowa dziko muno ati tichobano tili pa 22% kuchoka pa 25% from 2019 mwanjira ina dziko lathu latsekuka alenda kubwera kuchuluka alenda kubwera kuchuluka kwambiri choka maiko akunja kuza kuti mwina kubwera uzathandiza mabusiness kapena
visitors are important.
Very important.
To a country like Malawi, because we're not just talking about foreign exchange, we're also talking about boosting our tourism sector and all those things. Should we move on to the arts and culture?
Let's do that.
Okay. Headline here is creative sector needs empowerment. That is according to the minister, Deputy Minister of Culture. Okay, anyways. That is according to the Minister, Owen Jomanika. So Culture Deputy Minister Owen Jomanika said yesterday that the creative sector needs to be empowered. He said the sector had potential to contribute significantly to the local economy. Jomanika made the remarks during the official opening of the second edition of the two-day national conference for the creative and heritage industries held in Lilongwe. So, Minister, unena kuti creative sector when you empowerment, which is true because we have seen so many examples because even the Malawi Festival we also support artists or creative people from Kunja, and we see kuti in fact the creative sector is very broad.
For sure.
And
yes.
They're even helping their countries. They're bringing in forex, foreign exchange through their talent, creative talent. So my understanding of it is that I think we've even been saying this for years. Can we help our creative sector? Let us boost it so much so that someone go creative sector also. Mabangolina nende kuzomasha export.
Mabangolina ditawo.
Mabangolina mbili creative sector we can export.
We can. No. Talent yathu ufuna kuyiga. The back page of the Nations nomads about a switch focus to bridesmaid contest. Leo the TNM Super League. With the TNM Super League title, race done and dusted, the focus shifts to the battle for the runners-up slot between pack rivals Mighty Mkulu Wanderers, who are second and third place FCB Nyasa Silver Strikers, sealed the title with the 2 games to spare on Saturday after beating Maido. After beating Mighty Mkulu Wanderers 1-0. I want to see
Arasa Santa.
Mukuzadu kutoka pano mano enda mulimi mujira atizoezi izona mulesi ndege baba pachitatu Wanderers yomuti anaisa Santa silver silver kusasa ntanzake chabuno no
timu ya Chibongwe
Malawi
under 17 set for Mozambique tie. The Malawi under 17 national football team is hoping for a good start when it begins its campaign for the 2024 COSAFA Youth Championships against Mozambique this afternoon at Wits University in Johannesburg, South Africa. The Junior Flames arrived in Johannesburg on Monday. They traveled from Luntha to Johannesburg by road. Okay.
Arsenal drawn against Manchester United in FA Cup.
Yeah.
Ndindaza mpira. Zimaoneka kuti zikakhala timu yanu imene sikuyenda bwino ofesi pano mmativuta makhani mamudi pa ofesi pano ife kumaso wamtendere matifunsa kuti nkhani yokudi nde wamaliza kulembapo kapena ubwerere ku nyumba so nkhani yake makhaya mpira yomwe
Nilimwona ngati ngoseka
basi
kuti ngati pali ndawo ina yonse imene ichitika off camera. But of course that is about what we had time for in this edition of Press Review for today, Wednesday the 4th of December in the year 2024. Now remember that we don't get to go through all of the stories, but if you want to know more details to the stories that we read and some of which we could not, get yourself the papers. And of course, continue following the rest of our programs right here on Luntha Television. We have so much more coming up for you. Today you've been with me, Tandi Wamzamara, and my colleague
Scott Master behind the mic, and myself, Moses Magawa. This has been Press Review.
I would have been as good. Anyway, yes, of course. Kudos to Scott, because we are looking the way we are looking on TV right now because he's there.
Yes.
Akoze kusinda chiganizo.
What's the yours?
In fact,
Fungo jezira ba.
Malo mwega fayo ife kuma uveka mawu.
Yeah.
Chipigisheni kwa
Ulichita jibongwe.
Mwega bwa mpaka But of course, yes, kudos to him. And of course, like we've said, continue following the rest of our programs right here on Luntha TV. Just a reminder as well that we're also on social media. On Facebook, we're at Luntha Television, and on YouTube, we're at Luntha TV Official. Have a lovely Wednesday.